Why would they do that? It makes no sense. It's kind of stupid. Well, it is Russia. It's really not that bad after you get over the aftertaste. At least it's not Navy wieners.
Hey, you want some chocolate?
Sure. What you got?
These.
These what?
These nuts.
Adopted. You are adopted.
Oh no, my benefits.
Oh, welcome to the Squirrel Hole. Welcome to episode 8. My name is Dave. We're going to be talking about stuff in the Ukraine and what's going on, how the war's going, and what some intel is. Thank you for showing up. First thing we're going to cover is, we're going to cover two things. First of all, I'm going to soon have an opening for a camera crewman. Just apply at 1-800 these nuts. Second of all,
You don't get paid. You get paid.
you don't get paid. But the thing is, we're going to talk about drones and what Ukraine has been doing with drones. Okay? Before this war, since 2014, they've been using AGS-17 rounds, taking them, turning them upside down, and just dropping them from drones. The impact was set them off. You get a little bit of fragmentation, but that's about it. Since this war has been going on, they've been doing more of the standard hand grenade. Now, this is a World War I type hand grenade that Russia is still using. And you ask yourself, if you got a drone flying really high up there, this is a 3-second fuse. How do you have a 3-second fuse go off after it hits the ground? Well, there's something called a bait container. All right, so what they'll do is they'll take these, they'll pull the pin, put the grenade in there, and so when the pin hit, or when the bait carrier hits, it opens up, grenade falls out, and guess what? You get a boom. So this will fit right in there. They'll pull the pin in the last minute, shut it, and hang it from the drone, let it fall from the drone. When it hits, goes out like this, grenade goes off. Now, but since the U.S. has been supplying some stuff, they've been taking these dual-purpose 203 grenades, and they've been taking the other 40 mic grenades they can launch out of Mark 19 grenade launchers. They've been 3D printing fins on the back of them, and they've been dropping them on Russian tanks and armored personnel carriers. This right here hitting the back deck of a tank will immobilize it, and a second one hitting the turret will take it out. This one hitting the turret will go right through the turret, because that's the weakest place on the tank, and actually be able to take out a tank. Okay, now, you see this right here? Right here is unclassified. We do unclassified stuff all the time here, but this time we're going to give you some top secret advice or some information. Be very careful. Do not give this information to Russia. Do not tell the Russians about this, because it could change the fate of the war. Now, come over here. See this? This is secret. This is a pallet. All right? Russia does actually not know about pallets. They still load, download fuel, ammunition, water, food. Everything that they download is by hand. Okay? They don't know what a forklift is. They don't know what a pallet is. I dare you to try and find a picture of a pallet in a Russian supply area with ammo sitting on it. No, they've got a conveyor belt system that has to be moved by hand. They take the ammo by hand, one at a time, throw it on the container or conveyor belt, and it'll convey to the ground. And then they got to pick it up again by hand and put it in the back of a truck. That's why you've seen some of these videos of loading up dump trucks, pulling in position, take 100,000 pounds or 1,000 pounds of explosives and just dump it off the back of a dump truck. It actually happens. So this is a real thing. They do not have the ability or knowledge to use pallets. And that's crazy. Okay. We got the Crimea buildup. Okay, lots of chatter right now. In this area right here, south of the first tanked army location, they're building up in Stove in this area right here. According to reports, there's about 500 military vehicles, armored tanks and armored vehicles are building up right there. Evidently, they're going to try to think what's going on.
UPS is here.
I'm in the middle of something. Hold on.
You've got a package.
I got it. Just have them bring it in here and put it right there. So that is where they're going to be building up and looking at. What do you have?
Box of Navy wieners. What do you think it is? It's a rocket. Where do you want it?
Bring it up a little bit.
Rocket.
Okay, I got it. Tell you what, just put it over there with the other 12.
Hey.
Okay, sorry. Good help. Really, come on now. Oh, and if you want a 122 millimeter rocket for your den, your garage, or to annoy your neighbors, just go to Bowman Arms out of Florida. It's a real thing. Google it. Bowman Arms. Tell them Dave, Secret Squirrel sent you. And you too can get a rocket. I think they're $300 a piece right now. So buy them out. They're great things to have in your living room to annoy your wife. Okay.
And all your kids.
And your kids. And to leave, and that way you put them on your front lawn and your neighbors stop annoying you. All right,
Or call the police.
which they have done with me. All right, Liberty Ukraine. Liberty Ukraine, again, you have stuff you want to give to the Ukrainians. Don't go through some third party that you don't know about, who's a bunch of heroes or whatever. I need to send my kids to college in Ukraine, whatever. Don't do that. That's a scam. Give it to Liberty Ukraine. They can provide video evidence of it, of the stuff getting to the troops, or provide you with documentation showing where the money went. All right, now, last thing we're going to cover is anti-personnel. When I say anti-personnel, I mean this. This is the MON 100 anti-personnel mine. It is command detonated, or you can set it up with tripwire. Fuse is right here. This is actually a big dinner plate looking thing, and it's filled with explosives and ball bearings.
Yummy snack.
Awkward, hard to set up, just really garbage. It's very difficult to set up, and it's very difficult to use. So Russian ingenuity kicked in, and the Russian engineers, the military industrial complex of Russia stepped up and designed a new anti-personnel mine that is replacing this. And I give you, this is the MON 50. Looks like nothing else out there.
You sure?
Pretty sure, because it's Russian. They would never steal something from anybody.
I know what that is. That's a claymore.
Okay, passing resemblance.
Passing resemblance.
That's all it is.
Like that milk with the Navy wieners.
Pretty much. Okay, so seriously though, they're making these, are MON 50. They're exact copies of the Claymore. You can even, supposedly you can use the detonators and the wire with from the Claymore on this. So again, something else they've stole from the U.S. All right, so thank you very much. I hope you got something out of this. My name is Dave, Secret Squirrel 123, and I'm out.